Non-compliance, you will have to get off. I didn't want to do this. But you have to pick up your stuff.
What did we do?
I'm sorry. I want you off.
Okay, no problem. Just tell me what we did.
Non-compliance with the mask.
We're wearing a mask.
I'm wearing a mask. She's not wearing it.
The baby?
Wearing a
That's right, because 2-year-old Rikki Eisenberg wasn't eating with her mask on, her parents say. Their entire family, along with the rest of the plane, was kicked off a New Jersey-bound Spirit Airlines flight earlier this week. Now, everyone was eventually let back on the plane, but the family says the entire ordeal was understandably traumatic. Joining me now are Rikki Eisenberg's parents, Ari, her father, and Avital, her mother. Also with me is Eisenberg family's attorney, Michael Inzenbuck. So, Michael, thank you so much for being here as well. Avital, let me start with you. We see you in that video. What was going through your mind when this all went down?
I was panicked. I was confused, very taken aback, stressed out, thought I was going to go into early labor, very overwhelmed, a lot of emotions flying, really caught off guard.
That's enough.
Your daughter is there eating yogurt, and you say that's the reason. I mean, the flight attendant's right there. How much warning did you get?
So we were told once in the beginning, and I was very clear in a very, very respectful way to the steward, Daryl, that my son cannot wear a mask because he has seizures. I explained that my daughter's a toddler, a regular, toddler who acts out and isn't going to wear a mask. And he gave me a very hard time, as I explained, and in previous interviews. And then another stewardess came up to us and started harassing us about my son's phone, the volume of the phone, that it was too loud. We also explained that, he needs this so that he doesn't get agitated. He could start biting himself and hurting himself and aggressive behaviors towards himself. We wanted to avoid that. And the third incident was when they came and told me my daughter had to put a mask on. And we tried. We really did. We're not like difficult people. We tried our best. It just wasn't enough for them. And it just spun out of control so quickly. We had no warning. Before we knew it, we were being told we had to exit the flight. And me and my husband were so confused.
Ari, let me ask you that then. We spoke with Spirit Airlines before the show tonight, and they told us that prior to the video being taken, the adults in the party, presumably you and your wife, and she mentioned that, were asked multiple times to wear your mask, but hadn't complied. So what's your response to that? Was it about you? Was it about the kids? Or were they really sort of had it out for you and your circumstance to begin with?
So my husband actually lost his voice due to the stress of this all. He's been not sleeping, not eating. And so I'm going to talk on his behalf.
No problem.
I'm also extremely sick right now. I'm on antibiotics. I've been throwing up and it's been a disaster. We're both extremely anxious from all of this, as you can imagine.
Yes.
But to answer the question, we were both fully covered, our entire faces from here until here. I'm a dental hygienist. I know what it means to wear a mask. And my father's a dentist. I grew up with masks. We were both fully covered. And we were never once did we violate the law. Excuse me. The only time that we violated was when my husband was being verbally assaulted by a stewardess, and he was trying to trying to pull down his mask to talk to the lady. And it's only a natural thing. We're human beings, It's not natural to have something covering your face like that. So he was pulling it down literally just when he was talking. But before that and after that, his face was fully covered. My face was fully covered. And we even tried on my special needs child, which shouldn't have even happened, in my opinion, to cover his face and my daughter's face.
Wow. Michael, Spirit also told us they want to, quote, open up a direct dialogue with the family. What's your next step?
732-966-0998. I've been waiting for 3 days to get a call. We did get an email, and you mentioned it, that Spirit told you. Well, I got an email 3 days later, that was this morning, saying we have information, like you said, that the parents, you know what I wrote back? Give me the information. Maybe there's another side. I was told we can't do that without a subpoena. I said, are you encouraging litigation? I've given you everything. And you know what the worst part about this is? They keep on changing their story. They put up a press release. They took it down. And you heard the stewardess herself say, it's because of your kid. So which is it, Spirit?
Yes.
That doesn't make sense. But my next step, I asked for an apology. That was I said Tuesday midnight. Nothing, no contact. It's not too hard to find my number or the email. Today at 10:38, listen to this. We understand how it must feel. You don't understand nothing. I represent special education children throughout the state. And you know what? You don't understand, Spirit.
The huge insult to me, actually.
And if you have information...
We are about to run out of time. We're about to run out of time, but I think they have your number now, Michael. And this is a story. As you get more responses, let us know. Keep us posted, because fascinating. We'll be right back.